Base hit. Base hit by Trenton Creek. The Bobcats have now scored 3 runs as Steele Jackson will come in. Creek, another RBI. He has got 3 RBIs on the afternoon. Steele Jackson with 3 RBIs. Trenton Creek with 3 RBIs. Keegan Martin with 2 RBIs. And Artie Logvinoff will bat here. Logvinoff looks at a ball outside. Runner at first is Creek. He cleared the bases. Well, he only had a guy on third, but he cleared the bases.
Still.
And another 3 runs across the plate for the Bobcats. They're ahead 10-2 now. Couple more, and this ball game is over.
Oh, my goodness. It has been a beautiful day for baseball, and it's been a fun game to watch if you're a Bobcat fan.
As I said, it's always a good day when you're at the ballpark.
If only we had some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Uh-huh. There's a strike. And the count now 2-1 on Logvinoff. Bottom of the lineup has really carried the load today for the Bobcats. Logvinoff looks at a ball. And the count 3-1.
Bobcat softball is live now on Mule Nation. Apologize for the delay, but you can watch the Bobcats play Lincoln Trail College. Doubleheader.
There's a walk. And Artie Logvinoff heads down to first. And Creek heads down to second for Keegan Martin, who's got a couple of RBIs. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He's reached base twice.
It's Artie's first time reaching the base, isn't it, this afternoon?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Martin, a great big 2-out base hit for his 2 RBIs.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch on the way, Martin going the opposite way once again. And it's caught by the left fielder. Couple left on for the Bobcats. They get a couple more. They get 3 more, as a matter of fact. They lead Olney Central College after 5, 10-2. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Top of the 6th inning, Max Meyer is going to come back on. Bobcats have done a great job. 3 more runs across the plate. They lead 10-2 in the top of the 6th inning. And Max Meyer is going to step back out. It's going to be Hulligan, Valente, and Bennis. Anybody gets on Mullally for Olney Central College. Trenton Creek, who was on base, is getting the equipment on. Jacob Gresham.
We have.
I'm guessing Jacob is the emergency catcher for the Bobcats.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say we have some exciting things happening the next couple weekends in Fairfield, Illinois, if you're around. See, this weekend is townwide yard sales, which I believe Wayne City is having as well. So
They are.
Get out, check out all the yard sales, find your treasures, and then
11th Street.
11th Street. Head to Marks, yeah. Head to Marks, 11th Street. Got
There's a couple. There's actually a couple of 3 on my block.
Oh, good.
So.
I'm sure you guys will be hopping.
Yeah.
But then there's also next weekend we have Tina's fundraiser, the volleyball fundraiser. Try to get signed up for that as soon as possible. It's for high school age and up, $25 a person. Everyone that registers gets free pork burgers and stuff that day. It's going to be super fun. Come out and watch if you don't want to play volleyball. But that is on May 6th at the Cumberland Presbyterian Church.
All right. Thank you very much, by the way. And thank you to everyone that comes out. Myers' first pitch for Hulligan is fouled off, and that's strike one. She has, by the way, completed her first full week of radiation.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. And
is in good spirits.
Yes, I'm glad to hear she's in
that
good
one
spirits.
Grounded toward first, right into the gap between Schumann and Cologne, and that's a base hit.
We apologize for the drop of the stream earlier. It looks like 9 people have found us again already, so glad to see that. Hopefully the rest of them find us again, too.
Valente will step in. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Face Myers here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. Valente swings, and that's strike one.
Some weird stuff going on with our scoreboard camera.
Throw over to first, and the runner is back safely. 0-1 the count on Valente. Pitch on the way. Gets away from Creek. That's going to allow the runner Hulligan to move up to second. Got to hear the story on this one. Been a weird day here at FNB Field, but a good one as the Bobcats lead 10-2 over Olney Central College. Valente out to left field, and that's a base hit for him. Bennis will bat now. Bennis 0 for 2 on the afternoon. So what's going on with the scoreboard camera?
It was like my kid watches these videos on YouTube where they're like, oh, the hacker got into the computer. They got, Anyways, I walk over there, and I thought it was a bad connection. I thought maybe our HDMI cord had went out because it was like gray and like black lines and everything. No, I walk over to the camera, and literally the camera screen was showing gray and black lines like the ant races on the camera screen. So it wasn't the connection. Okay. So I thought the camera had bit the dust. So then I zoomed in, zoomed out, and then it worked again.
Bennis was hit by a pitch, and now the base is loaded with nobody out.
The camera's
here
been
in the top of the 6th. I don't know. I think it's possessed.
I don't know, but I'm relieved that it is still working.
Pitch on the way.
Get it. Oh,
and it's going to be deep
no.
and down. One run's going to score. Now a second run.
Oh, my gosh, and the third run's
right
behind him.
The third runner is going to score as well.
Wow.
And a bases-clearing double for Malawi.
Well, that's not what you want to see as a Bobcat, but we still have that 5-run lead that keeps you comfy. So let's get these 3 outs and move on.
It looks like Matt McHugh.
Nope.
Meeting at the mound. I think Meyer's going to get
just a talk?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to get a talk. Say, you had a 5-run lead.
Yep. I've noticed typically when they're switching pitchers, McHugh goes out to break the news.
Yeah, it will be the manager, the actual coach, who goes out. All right, we're back to the top of the lineup, and Stoner. Who is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. He scored a run. And he looks at ball 1. Nobody out still here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. That's outside for ball 2. Does not look like the Bobcats have anybody up in the bullpen right now. 2-0 the count. Meyer from the stretch. Pitch on the way, and that's strike one. Pitch coming up. Stoner is going to send that out toward left field. And it is going to be caught. And that's the first out of the inning. Does not allow Malawi to move up. And he remains at second. Josh Russell steps in. Russell is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. He had a single back in the third. Just a bit outside for ball one. Oh, and 1 the count. Pitch is on the way. And Russell looks at the ball low. Two-0 delivery on the way. There's a swing, and that's strike one. That's outside for ball 3. Three and 1 the count now on Russell. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Pitch on the way.
There we go.
And that's a strike. Pitch coming up. Russell swinging. Base hit. That will drive in a run. Well, it will not drive in a run.
Stayed on third. Well, advanced to third. But
Fred Fernandez is going to bat now. Reached on an error back in the 5th inning. Fernandez, the DH for the Blue Knights. Runners at the corner, 1 out. Double play ball would be nice. Fernandez looks at strike 1, outside corner. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Fernandez is going to foul that one straight back. And a count 0-2 on Fred Fernandez.
I do see someone warming up in the bullpen now.
Okay. That's a little high for a ball. I would suspect if Fernandez reaches base, Matt McHugh will relieve Max Meyer on the mound. Pitch is coming up. That's inside. And the count 2-2 on Fernandez. That one fouled off to the right side, out of play. The count remains 2-2. Max Meyer trying to work out of a one-out jam. Fernandez over to turn at first, and the double play to get out of it.
Let's go. Great job.
6-4-3 double play. Runner left on, 3 score, though, for Olney Central College, and they still trail the Bobcats 10-5. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back to F&B Field. I want to give a quick thank you to our sponsors of Bobcat Nation: People's National Bank, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Braylon James Marketing, Black's Flowers and Gifts, F&B, and the Wayne County Farm Bureau. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful Friday afternoon.
You betcha. 10-5 our score here. Olney Central College scored 3 in the top of the 5th. And for the Bobcats, who, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this on air, but they have batted 8 guys in the last 3 innings in a row. We'll see if they can duplicate that feat. Bryce Humphrey going to lead things off. Then it's Dawson Schumann and Carter Ruffner here in the bottom of the 6th. Humphrey looks at strike 1. Schultz back on for his inning of work. Back on for his 3rd inning, as a matter of fact. There's strike 2 quickly on Bryce Humphrey, and it's 0-2. Bobcats up ball on Mule Nation this afternoon, taking on Lincoln Trail College. Bryce Humphrey fouls that off. The count remains 0-2.
Bob the Bobcats on that call,
yeah,
with Alec Vaughn.
Pitch on the way. That one over to 3rd. Throw over to 1st. Dug out by Ginier. And that's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Dawson Schumann steps in. Dawson Schumann, a couple of strikeouts this afternoon. He is 0 for 3. Schumann over to short. First pitch swinging, and that's a 6-3 putout, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And we get to Carter Ruffner. Ruffner singled and scored last inning for the Bobcats when they plated 3. Ruffner looks at strike 1. Stoltz really has settled down here in his 3rd inning of work. Ruffner looks at a ball low. 1-1 the count now. Pitch coming up. Ruffner swinging. Center fielder handles it. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 6th. They still lead Olney Central College 10-5. We head to the 7th. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. We are getting a new pitcher.
Yep. Jordan Brown going to step in. Brown is 0-0, 6 appearances, a 7.85 ERA. Brown is a freshman from Forestville, Kentucky. Or Forestville, Texas, I'm sorry. And he will face 4, 5, and 6 for Olney. Luke Genier, Dong Jun Shin, and Zach Hunnigan.
Hollinger.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. We haven't had anyone tell us we're saying them wrong yet, but that could just mean no OCC people are watching. Or we could be right.
I would take it as we're right.
I like your optimism.
You know.
Oh, goodness. Also, next weekend, Willow Creek Spring Market. It's always a fun time. If you're in town, it is a busy weekend.
Busy weekend. You know what? We're kind of busy with baseball and softball next week as well.
Yeah, we are. We have, Bobcats Baseball and softball next week and some FCHS baseball and softball games.
Okay,
so
we'll get you a schedule coming up here before long.
It's kind of still up in the air.
Yeah.
But
Genier facing Brown here, and Brown starts him off with the ball. One 1-0 delivery. Genier swinging. And that foul ball out of play. And it's a 1-1 count. Brown not wasting any time. This time, Genier fouls it off to the right side.
Oh, that wasn't fair. They caught it out in right field.
Yep. Okay. 1 out.
So next week, as far as Bobcats go, we have Bobcat softball on Tuesday versus John A. Logan at 2 and 4 p.m. And then on Thursday, a single game Bobcats baseball versus Kaskaskia College at 3 p.m.
Okay. That's inside for a ball. Batter is Dong Jun Shin.
We have John Kay saying, "Go Jordan Brown. Grandpa and Nana are rooting for you." Thanks for tuning in, Grandpa and Nana.
Pitch on the way, Shin.
Good.
Over to third. Keegan Martin, a nice pickup over to first, and they got him. Drew Schumann off the bag, and that's going to draw the Olney coaching staff. Well, they're not going to say a word.
All right.
The throw from Martin drew Schumann off the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And Schumann drew him off just enough where Schumann could take and just reach back and tag it, Shin, as he headed toward first.
Either way works.
You betcha. Hullinger will bat here for Olney Central College. Jordan Brown working on a 2-up, 2-down inning right now. That one bounces at the plate. That's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Hullinger over to short. Artie Logbanoff picks it up over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Jordan Brown.
Great job.
And it remains 10-5. 7th inning stretch, and the Bobcats are coming to bat with a 5-run lead. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
You need insurance to help protect the things that mean a lot to you. You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget. I'm Christina Copeland, and at Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and help you prepare for the future. Best of all, we aim to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Country Financial Rep Christina Copeland. Call me at 618-842-2185 to chat about your insurance needs today.
Bottom of the 7th inning, it's going to be the bottom of the lineup for the Bobcats. Josh Colon, 3 for 3. Steele Jackson, 3 for 3. And then back to the top of the lineup, and Colt Sussex Uphold, who's had a pretty good afternoon of his own. 2 for 3, scored a couple of runs. Colon and Jackson have been the stars this afternoon. Man.
We're going to say bottom of the lineup, but not the bottom of the hitters at all.
Both of them 3 for 3. They've scored 3 times each. Jackson, a home run. He's got 3 RBIs in the game.
Yep.
Schultz back on the mound. That one outside. And that's ball one.
Andrew Jacobs, we've been worried about you. He says, morning, guys. Go Bobcats.
1-0. Cologne swings through. Strike one.
Mark and I were kind of joking about maybe doing a wellness check. We hadn't heard from you yet.
Yeah. Pitch on the way. Cologne.
Oh. Well,
Short right field. And it's going to be handled by the right fielder.
Did
and
you
that's
hear?
the first out.
Did you hear that?
I
They were
did.
both just yelling, ball, 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 ball. Neither one of them wanted to give up, and luckily the
I'll be
second
honest,
baseman did.
I'll be honest with you, the right fielder
had the ball, right?
should have taken control of that play.
Yeah, and that's what they ended up doing.
He had the better angle.
Yep, that's what they ended up doing, but it was a fight of the calling there for a second.
1-0 delivery for Jackson. That's on the outside corner for strike one. Jackson had a deep home run to straightaway center field this afternoon.
Center field. Oh.
There's a strike in the count now. 1-2 on Jackson, who's in the number 9 hole this afternoon as a DH. Jackson fouls that one off.
I think he was DH both games on
He
Tuesday.
He was,
well.
as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Pitch on the way, Jackson fighting that one off. And the count remains 1-2. Fouled straight back once again. And that's low for a ball. Jackson swinging.
Down.
And another base hit for Steele Jackson. Colt Sussex Uphold will step in. He of the 2-for-3 afternoon. Couple of runs scored. Bats here with one out and one on. Uphold swinging on the first pitch, fouls that one off to the right side. Uphold.
No, missed it. Wow.
Jackson will head over to first, or third rather.
He had to kind of go back and make sure he hit second because they missed that throw.
Yeah.
Kind of thought he was out, but.
Trying to get the double play.
Yep,
And
you
that
got to make the
brings in-
first play first.
You betcha. Trenton Creek will step in. Creek's had a really good afternoon after taking over for Aiden Wright in the second inning.
Checking his cheat sheet, see what he's supposed to be doing.
That's a low for strike one. Right at the knees. Stultz with the throw over first. Jackson back easily.
Andrew.
Or make it uphold back easily, rather.
Andrew says, all good here. He just had the starting time wrong. We're glad to hear it.
Well, on the website,
it said the wrong time?
It did say 3 o'clock, and that's what it was originally scheduled
for yesterday,
yeah.
Right, and they moved it up to 1 today. I understand the confusion.
Runners at the corners, 1 out here. Pitch on the way to Creek. That one gets away from the catcher. I think Olney may have replaced their starting catcher, but I can't make out the number.
I can't through that umpire.
Creek bounces it toward third. Throw to first. At any rate,
got the run in.
That's another RBI for Trenton Creek. Creek's now got 4 RBIs on the afternoon. And there's 2 outs for Artie Logvinoff, who's due.
Yes,
he's due.
He is. Finally got on base last AB, but could use a hit.
That one low for ball 1. There's a strike. Beautiful afternoon. The sun's never really been out completely. It's always been under the clouds, but it's very bright out.
Yep, it is beautiful.
One and one on Logvinoff. Pitch on the way. Logvinoff over to short. Oh, that one was a high throw, and the big guy Genier, even him jumping high, couldn't get it. And the Bobcats score another run. So Logvinoff gets an RBI.
Yes.
Yeah. And he'll be on second base. Okay, so we scored 2 that time. Okay. So it's 12-5 now. And we're going to get a pitching change from Olney Central College. Another lefty coming in for the Blue Knights here. The lefty will be number 8. That's going to be Nick Coleman. Just down the road at Newburgh, Indiana, where he's from.
Newburgh, Indiana.
Yep.
All right.
Another lefty. He will face Keegan Martin. Martin with a couple of RBIs in the 4th inning. Steele Jackson, 3 RBIs on the afternoon, a home run in the 4th. Trenton Creek has 4 RBIs in the ball game.
You know, we know this team is a great hitting team, but to see the bats alive like they have been today, it's been fun to watch.
Yes, it has. You better believe it.
Speaking of, so I was just getting ready to say I'm tired for some reason. It's 3:11 here. I'm tired. Andrew says it's still 6 a.m. there. So we're still in the coffee portion of the morning in Australia. I could go for a coffee here, but.
Well, the Bobcat Den is just across the
I know.
just around the corner here.
And they make some good coffees.
What is it? It's Perks? Bobcat Perks?
Frontier Perks.
Frontier Perks,
Yeah.
okay. Keegan Martin to bat here with a runner at second base and Artie Longvinoff and 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Frontier Perks, I like that. And I've had coffee from there. It's very good.
Yep, we have.
First pitch fouled off, and it's 0-1 count on Martin. Martin, a big 2-out hit back in the 4th. That's high for a ball.
I don't know if they named it after this, but, you know, the famous coffee shop in Friends was Central Perk.
Yes.
So
I
maybe
did
it's
know
a
that.
little pun, a little play on that.
Could be. 1-1 delivery from Coleman. Martin is going to sky that one out to right field. Can of corn for the right fielder. Bobcats get a couple, though. They leave 1. And at the end of 7, it is a 12-5 lead for the Bobcats. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Top of the 8th inning here. Bobcats leading 12-5 over Olney Central College. Jordan Brown on for his 2nd inning of work. He relieved Max Meyer. Meyer in line for the win, should this score hold on.
So you were telling me earlier that you kept wanting to call them the Black Knights, right?
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call them the Blue Angels.
Well, I'm doing
But together,
I'm doing Army, you're doing Air Force.
I was going to say, together we are, we have it right. Too funny. The Blue Knights.
Yep, the Blue Knights. Throw down to second, and we are set. Jordan Brown set to face Hellinger, Valente, and we believe Bennis.
A great first inning pitched by Jordan Brown there last inning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let's
3
do
up,
it
3
again.
down. You
Let's
better
do it
believe it.
again.
Pitch on the way, Valente.
That one didn't quite break, I don't
it's
think.
Valente, Bennis, we believe in Molly. Okay, that one didn't break either. It's a 2-0 count now.
Oh, yeah.
3-0.
I jinxed him.
Pitch on the way,
There we go.
Valente swings through that. Swinging on 3-0. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Trailing by 5 or 7 here again. A little surprised that Valente.
Oh.
Oh, and the coach is going to have some words with him. Wow.
Wow, this is awkward.
Dennis Conley for Olney. He was swinging on a 3-0 count.
Can you pull him out in the middle of an AB?
You can. And we're,
Wow.
man.
I feel embarrassed.
So
It keeps the count, yeah.
yeah, the count will be the same. So 18. This is Ryan DeGroat. And he's out of Kelowna, Canada.
I mean,
Kelowna, Canada.
I get that you don't want to swing on a 3-0 count, but it was going to be a strike regardless. You know what I mean? Your pitcher's going to throw the best pitch they have. Typically, it's a strike no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't understand the little tantrum.
Common sense is when you're
Right, I understand
down
that.
like that, you
I
want
understand.
base runners.
I understand.
Yeah, but Dennis Connolly was not happy.
No.
And DeGroat. No, this is not DeGroat. This is.
They're switching it up.
Yeah, they've changed. This is supposed to be Bennis, but it is Braden Porter.
Number 16.
St. Maysville, Kentucky. Maysville, Kentucky. Wow. Man, sophomore out of Maysville, Kentucky.
Trenton Creek heading out to the mound to have a little chat with Brown.
Okay, Matt McHugh's going to have a couple of words with the home place umpire.
Just having a little
just a
clarification.
A little friendly chat. And wow, man.
I don't know.
I've
you ever seen that happen? In all your years of broadcasting?
I don't know that I have ever seen that happen before. Usually if a team's behind like that, they're trying to get runners, and somebody swings on a 3-0 count, the coach will have some words, but won't pull him out of the game.
As a very empathetic person, that was really actually hard to watch.
Okay, so Porter replaced Bennis at catcher. I thought we had a new catcher.
Okay. Yeah, that was the number we couldn't see.
And his count is now 3-0. And there's a strike, low. The count 3-1 on Porter. You hear that jet?
Yeah.
That is a low flying jet. Wow.
Picking it up pretty good on the crowd mic.
Maybe they've mistaken the Fairfield Municipal Airport for the
St. Louis.
St. Louis International Airport, the Lambert International Airport. I don't know, but wow, it's low. Second strike on Porter, and it's a 3-2 count. Swing, and that's a strikeout. First strikeout of the ball game for Brown. And that thing is low. Can we see it?
No.
All right, Malawi into the ball game. He looks at strike one. Oh, 1 delivery coming up. That's inside for ball one. Check swing. Umpire says he did not go around, and the count runs 2-1.
Come on, Jordan.
That went outside for a ball. The count now 3-1 on Malawi. And there's a ball, and Malawi walks.
I was going to say, do you swing on a 3-1? I sure wouldn't.
Well,
right now.
you get to pick your pitch at 3-1.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's something you like,
you can.
You swing away.
Yeah.
And that will bring Stoner to the plate with runners at first and second, and one out. And Stoner looks at strike one.
All right.
Up the middle. And that is a base hit.
Yep.
And Stoner reaches on the base hit, and the bases are loaded. for Josh Russell. How about another double play ball to work out of this inning? You betcha.
Let's do it.
Pitch on the way. That's high for a ball. Right now, if I'm any one of the Albany Central College batters, I'm making Jordan Brown throw me a strike before I even think about taking the bat off my shoulder.
Yep.
And there's a 2-0 count now, and Creek is going to step out and
give Jordan a little extra time to regroup.
And, a little encouragement his way. 2-0 delivery coming up. Pitch on the way, and that's in for a strike. Jordan Brown has responded after that 3-0 count by throwing a couple of real nice strikes, and it's now 3-2, or 2-2 rather. And that is really close.
You
and Russell
heard the dugout start cheering. They were excited for the strikeout.
3-2 delivery coming up. Pitch on the way. That's high, and
walked in a run.
Brown has walked in a run.
You hate to see it. It's been quite the, different second inning here compared to his first. But
Fred Fernandez stepping to the plate. Looks like Matt McHugh is going to leave Brown on the bump.
There it is.
And that's a first pitch strike to Fernandez.
You got it, Jordan. Find your groove.
0-1 delivery on the way. That's a little low for a ball. Creek did a good job of keeping that in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
One and one, the count on Fernandez. Pitch on the way. He's going to foul that one back, and the count now 1-2.
All right.
Sun may be peeking itself out of the clouds finally. Fernandez.
Come on, guys. You got this. Catch it. Catch it. All right. Throw it in. Oh, look. Oh.
Did not allow a runner to score. Nice throw. Nice play.
Great job by the Bobcats defense.
And
one more out.
Ginier will bat with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Jordan Brown can work himself out of a bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run.
The good news is about pitching to Big G here. If your breaking balls don't break,
and again,
they might still be in his strike zone.
Yeah. That one got away from Creek, but just kept it in front of him, though.
Did a great job.
Count now 1-0. Pitch from Brown on the way.
That looked pretty good to me.
If I'm calling balls and strikes, that's a strike.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a strike.
There we go.
But what do I know? I can't see.
Right.
I'd make a great umpire. Because people
say,
are always yelling, "What are you, blind?" Yeah.
Yeah, I actually am. We got a problem with it?
Hey, you know what? Look at this.
There we go.
Jordan Brown gets out of that bases-loaded jam.
Great
by
job.
giving up only 1. Oh, wow, man. 12-6 our score. We head to the 9th. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Raylan James Marketing. Marketing done your way. No matter how small your business is, we're here to help with everything from social media management to search engine optimization. Needing a website or business cards? A flyer for your upcoming event? We do that too. Hometown people helping out our hometown businesses. Contact us today at 618-315-3611 or email claire@raylanjames.com to see how we can help your business grow. Go Mules!
Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. It's going to be Bryce Humphrey, Dawson Schumann, Carter Ruffner, Josh Colon, if anybody gets on. Then Steele Jackson will come to the plate. And Jackson's had an incredible game.
Yes, he has.
4 for 4, 3 RBIs, a home run in the 4th. He has had one incredible ball game.
It is good to see for sure.
You betcha. Bobcat baseball and softball are Tuesday and Thursday next week, right?
Yep. Softball on Tuesday and baseball on Thursday.
All right. The lefty Coleman still on the mound. And Humphrey looks at the ball outside. Humphrey swinging is going to pop that one up into short right field, and that's caught by the second baseman for the first out. Dawson Schumann steps up. Schumann needs to find his groove here. He's 0 for 4 on the afternoon. He needs to get off the schneid. Schumann looks at a strike on the outside corner. Oh, and 1 the count on Schumann. Pitch from Coleman on the way. Schumann looks at a ball low inside. That went high and outside, and it's ball 2.
Just looking at the softball game, seeing how it was going. Looks like their stream's going pretty good. Knock on wood.
Yeah. 3-1 now on Schumann. Pitch on the way, that's outside, and Dawson Schumann heads down to first. He's on base for the first time this afternoon with a walk. Carter Ruffner stepping to the plate now.
Looks like he got a rip in his baseball pants.
Ruffner looks at one high. Ball 1 on Ruffner. Ruffner swings, and that's strike 1. Big swing from Carter Ruffner.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch coming up. Ruffner swings, and that's strike 2. Pitch on the way. That curve is in the dirt.
Out.
And the out. As Schumann tried to take second and was thrown out at second. So Ruffner bats here. He's continuing at the plate with a 2-2 count. Pitch coming up, Ruffner fouls that one off to the right side. Ruffner grounds it towards short. Malawi picks it up. And that will do it. A 1-2-3 inning by Coleman. In the bottom of the 8th inning, we head to the 9th now, with the Bobcats leading 12-6 over Olney Central College. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch. Top of the 9th inning, we've got a new pitcher on the mound for the Bobcats, Bryce Humphrey, who was the right fielder for the first 8 innings.
It looks
bad
like
here. And taking his place in right.
Yeah, it looks like Steele Jackson.
It is going to be Jackson, who was the DH. Humphrey will face, let's see here.
It's going to be Shin first.
Shin, okay. All right, so Shin, Hellinger, and Valente, barring a pinch hitter. Or was it Valente that was taken? I think it was Valente that was taken out.
Oh, was
because
it?
he swung at the 3-0 count.
Okay.
Shin will lead things off against Bryce Humphrey, trying to close the door on Olney Central College in this one. Olney Central down by 6, 12-6. Max Meyer in line for the win. And that's a ball, just a little bit low and outside. Second pitch is a real nice strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1 on Shin. 1-1 delivery. Shin swinging fouls that one off the plate, and the count now 1-2. Wow. That was a ball, a little bit high, and the count 2-2. Again, if I'm calling balls and strikes, that's a strike. 2-2, that one fouled off at the plate. Two and two, the count on Shin. Pitch on the way from Humphrey. Shin, and that's a strikeout for Humphrey.
Great start.
And Hellinger will step in. I think that's Hellinger. Yep, it sure is. First pitch strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and 1 the count on Hellinger. Pitch on the way. He'll slap that one off to right field, and that's a foul ball. Hellinger
like
was
18's up next.
He was hustling all the way. That's yeah. Yeah, that was
Yep, you were right on Valente.
That's DeGroat. Pitch on the way. That's a little bit low in the count. 1-2 on Hellinger. One-two delivery coming up. Over to third. Keegan Martin picks it up over to first. 5-3 put out, 1 out to go.
Great defense.
And DeGroat will bat here.
One more out. Let's go Bobcats.
DeGroat batted for Valente with a 3-1 count. Came in to bat for Valente with a 3-1 count in the 8th inning because Valente took a swing at a 3-0 pitch and Dennis Conley set him. Pitch on the way. And that's strike 2. 1-2 the count. 1 strike away from a winner for the Bobcats. Pitch from Humphrey on the way. That's fouled off. We'll have at least one more pitch. Pitch on the way. That's a little bit high. The count now 2-2. Pitch on the way. A little bit low for ball 3. The count runs full on DeGroat. Pitch coming up, and that's a little bit outside for a ball. And that will bring in Porter, who came on to replace Bennis behind the plate. Humphrey from the stretch. Pitch on the way. That's a little bit low for ball 1. One-0 delivery from Humphrey. That's outside for ball 2. Two and 0 the count. Pitch from Humphrey on the way. That's high for ball 3.
I can guarantee you, number 16 will not be swinging right now.
Not after what happened to Valente last inning, no. Pitch on the way. And he was wanting to pull the trigger. He was wanting to pull the trigger, and he goes, nope. No, I better not.
Not doing it.
That one going to be popped up. Steele Jackson covering a lot of ground. Catches it near the first base line, and that will do it. The Bobcats, the 12-6 winner chicken dinner.
Woohoo!
Over Albany Central College. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll give you some final numbers and hopefully get a word with Coach Matt McHugh. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
FNB has made it easier than ever to support your local high school district with their new Community Proud debit cards. There's a custom design for each high school, plus a portion of each debit card purchase will be donated back to our schools. That means when you make a qualifying purchase with your FNB Community Proud debit card, you're helping the students, teachers, and staff of Sisney, Wayne City, Grayville, and Fairfield high schools. To learn more, contact FNB, member FDIC.
Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Max Meyer picks up the win this afternoon for the Bobcats. 12-6 the final over Albany Central College. The Bobcats 2 in the third. Bobcats 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and tacked on a couple more in the 7th inning for the 12-6 win over Albany Central College. Meyer goes 5 innings. and allows 2 runs and improves to 4-4 on the year. Looking at the Bobcats offensively, Steele Jackson, the big hero this afternoon. Jackson went 4 for 4. 3 RBIs, had a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. Trenton Creek, after coming in for Aiden Wright, goes 2 for 2 and has 4 RBIs on the afternoon. Keegan Martin, a couple of RBIs in the 4th inning as well, with a great piece of 2-out hitting for the Bobcats. Again, the Bobcats win this one 12-6 over Olney Central College. We've got Bobcat softball next Tuesday, 2 and 4 p.m. on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And then a single game Thursday at 3 o'clock for the Bobcat baseball team as the teams round out their spring season. And Claire, I tell you what, it's been a fun spring season of baseball and softball.
It has. It's been such an honor to get to be a part of Bobcat Nation this spring, and we look forward to finishing off this season, our inaugural season, and then coming back next year. We're going to do Bobcats volleyball in the fall, as well as we will be back next year for Bobcats baseball and softball, and we're looking forward to that. It's been truly a joy getting to be a part of Bobcat Nation. So
been a lot of fun.
It has. It's been fun.
It has been a lot of fun, and we're not done.
No,
we're not done. We've got games next week for you,
and we're planning on doing the Frontier graduation as well on Bobcat Nation. The college reached out and asked if we would do that. So that is on May 12th. So for people that, are out of town, can't make it in, want to watch that, it'll be on Bobcat Nation Friday, May 12th from
Mother's Day weekend.
At 7 o'clock p.m. Yep.
And that will be at the FCHS Mule Barn, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
And then the FCHS's graduation is the next day, the 13th. So
that's the day before Mother's Day of all things.
Yep. Busy weekend again that weekend. And but yeah, I think next week is our last Bobcats games. I think softball on Tuesday, followed by baseball on Thursday. I think that's the last home games of the season. Now there is the opportunity or possibility of post-game season or postseason. Them playing some home games for those.
Yeah,
so,
and there could be some home games for the Bobcats.
We will, obviously keep you guys updated about our live stream schedule and see, let you know if we're going to be broadcasting. I sure hope to see them all in postseason play. But
Bobcats are going to improve to 22-22, even their record up at 22. And they'll be at Olney tomorrow afternoon for a doubleheader against the Blue Knights. And I tell you what, Bobcats are on a 5-game winning streak now?
5 games, I think we counted up, and it's just good to see after their, like I said, 8-game losing streak they had going on before this. But, it was quite the little turnaround, and they have played some good ball these past few days. Now, LeDuc's family, his parents were in town.
That's what I heard. Zach LeDuc's family.
Yeah, Saturday.
From Quebec.
Yep, Saturday and Tuesday. And so they told me on Tuesday that they were planning on just moving here. Obviously, the winning streak, they were to thank for it.
Might as well.
But no, it was nice to get to meet them, and it's always fun to get to meet the Bobcat Nation parents and fans. So anyways.
Always not. And you know what? If you're a Bobcat parent and you're in town, please come up to the press box and say hey.
Introduce yourself.
That's right. Say hey, introduce yourself. Tell us who your son or daughter is.
Right.
And we're going to get set for Coach
we're going to
Matt McHugh.
Take a quick break and switch the camera around, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we believe in us. Not us the bank, us the farmers. us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. F&B, banking, business, life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Raylon James Marketing, marketing done your way. No matter how small your business is, we're here to help with everything from social media management to search engine optimization. Needing a website or business cards? A flyer for your upcoming event? We do that too. Hometown people helping out our hometown businesses. Contact us today at 618-315-3611 or email claire@raylonjames.com to see how we can help your business grow. Go Mules!
Welcome back to FNB Field. Wrapping things up on a great Friday afternoon of baseball. Coach, nice to see the bats come alive.
Yeah, to say the least. They did a really good job. There were a lot of two-strike hits. I thought we did a good job of preparing. We knew which pitcher we were going to face, and we were able to do some good scouting, and the guys were very intentional. The conversations about, the way that they were being pitched and stuff like that, they did a really good job. The competitiveness, they were all together. Even when we went down, we were just like, okay, we got to respond and take care of business. But yeah, and it seemed like every time they scored a few runs, we were able to go get more. And this is a very important series with playoff implications. They're one spot ahead of us, and so we're it's an important series in terms of getting to the playoffs. So
take the series, you're more than likely in the playoffs. Is that right?
Not necessarily. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of factors. We still play next week. They have 4 more games, and then there's Ren Lake is also around us as well, and they have 3 more games. So there's a lot of things that can unfold, but we're just kind of like, you know what? If we just control what we can control, then we have a good opportunity. So,
we talked about the hitting coming alive. The bottom of the lineup really came alive tonight.
Yes. Steele here, he's been in a funk for a large chunk of the year, and we've had so many conversations really about the mental stuff, and we've made some physical adjustments and tweaks that have, helped him, and we were just kind of like, it's going to happen eventually, and it just kind of started. It just seemed like you were just kind of chipping away at the dam. Like, you got to hit here, you got to hit there, and things started to see, and then all of a sudden the last week or so, the floodgates have kind of opened up, and today was a really big game for him, and I'm sure that home run felt really good coming off your bat. But I'm keeping him. I've kept him in the 9-hole to just kind of let him protect the top of our order. We've made some lineup changes, moving Colt to the top, and I like the way that has kind of shaped things. And I think it gives Aiden Wright, who's been our best hitter this year, an opportunity to have more run scoring opportunities at the plate.
And Josh Colon had a great game today.
Yes, Josh had just 3 hits, 3 singles. He's in the game because he plays good defense, and he gets after it. He's just a high-energy kind of player, and he's competitive at the plate. But it was really good to see a lot of other guys step up. And, of course, we were just talking off camera about how Aiden had to leave the game because he had to get hurt. He actually had to go to the doctor and get checked out. Yeah, he's here. He's back. He, for anybody who didn't see, I don't know what you guys were able to observe, he blocked a ball in the first inning, and it went off his neck. And so his neck really started to swell up, and he tried to stay in the game. He finished the inning, and he was having trouble breathing. We were trying to get him some ice, between innings, to help with any swelling to go down. And then with discussions with our training staff and with Aiden and myself, we just decided that he needed to go get looked at because there is a potential bone that could be fracturing that's right there. But there were no breaks. It's just a really deep bruise with a lot of swelling, and it's kind of we'll see how he feels tomorrow. But he's, like I said, he's been our best hitter for the year, and it was really good to see Creek step in, Trent Creek just jump in and like it was nothing, and step in, and everybody just picked each other up. It was a collective team effort.
Trenton came through with 4 RBIs for you.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, not that he wasn't hitting the ball hard or well, but it was like just well-placed balls. He had a great 2-strike at bat where he worked it with 2 strikes and got a nice, just like a soft line drive single over the shortstop's head that scored 2 runs, and that was big. because he was just really competitive. We'd had some good talks about a good approach to have with making sure we get these runs, and he did a really good job.
Still, Jackson, congratulations on the 4-for-4 day, man, and that home run out to the deepest part of the ballpark. And this is not a small ballpark.
No, it is not.
Now, tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm from Indiana.
Start at the beginning.
Yeah, it's a long story.
I was born on.
But I went down to Florida last year to play down there, and then I came up and I got hurt down there, had 2 surgeries, and found Frontier, and it's been my home ever since. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable now.
Whereabouts in Indiana are you from?
Just north of Fort Wayne.
Okay. So
way up there.
You're pretty far up
Yeah, I'm
there.
pretty far up there.
All right. So we were talking earlier during the broadcast about superstitions.
You read my mind.
What do you do every game that helps you out?
Really, I don't really have a lot of superstitions. Today, recently, I found something that's worked in the box recently, and it's just deep breaths, find a little toe tap, and get comfortable.
Nothing you do prior to every game, and
I mean,
Same undies.
no, I actually no, you're wrong. I'm wrong. Same undies. There you go.
saying
You wear the same underwear for each game?
I do.
Do you wash it?
Oh yes.
okay.
My
Thank
junior
goodness,
year
'cause
in
I
high
was just
school.
going to ask what that smell was. So.
My junior year in high school, I don't think I washed my game socks the whole year. I don't think.
Now, see, when I was in high school and college, it was always dressed in the same order, same exact way. Even when I got out of college and was playing, rec league basketball and fast pitch and slow pitch softball, same way every game. I just couldn't get over.
Got to
it.
keep it the same if it's working.
Yeah,
I mean, routines are nice, and you want to feel like you can get in a consistent place. And but if you're freaking out because you don't have your lucky socks on, then maybe there's other things going on.
Well, speaking of routine, winning has become a routine over the last 5 games. 5-game winning streak.
It's going to end at some point, I'm sure. But no, it's been after answering an 8-game losing streak with a 5-game winning streak. That probably is a snapshot of how our year has gone. I mean, when we were in Florida, we lost 12-0 to Pensacola State, and then we beat them the next day. We lose 20-3 against Lakeland, and then we beat them twice 2 days later on Saturday over here. It's kind of been, and I think that's a testament to, 2 things: our youth. We're still inexperienced, but a lot of it is our perseverance. We are kind of growing up as a team in front of our eyes. They're growing up in front of my eyes, and when you're in such a funk of that losing streak, you just feel like, I think I said it once on the broadcast, you just feel like nothing can go right. And now, we're not afraid to hit in the 9th inning when we're losing, it seems like. We just are staying confident. So that was good. Only's been dealing with injuries like we have as well. And Dennis, I've been really enjoyed getting to know him and getting to talk to him. He's a wonderful man, and he's represented IECC school systems really well, and he's retiring in a month. So he said, I asked him if he was going to have a retirement party. He said if they just handed me a fishing pole and told me to go away, I'd be good.
Still hasn't lost the fire. We saw that with the with the 3-0 count on one of his players.
He's going to coach his kids until he's done. That's his character, and that's the right thing to do. But yeah, that was fiery.
All right. A couple of games tomorrow down in Albany, and
big games.
Yeah, big games for you, but should be a beautiful afternoon, and good luck.
One more home game next week.
Yes.
That's it.
You
should see if you can go to Olney tomorrow. Do the game.
I planned a weekend out of town.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Cancel it. We got more important things to do. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much.
Coach,
Thank you very much.
congratulations.
Thank you all. Appreciate
Steele,
it.
congratulations,
Thank
buddy.
you very much.
Steele, you say hi to your mom.
Yeah, shout out to my parents. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my little sisters. Yeah, love y'all.
Right.
Little
All right.
sisters.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. Frontier gets the 12-6 win over Olney Central College. They'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon, a doubleheader at Olney. For Claire Vaughn, I'm Mark Turner. Have a great weekend, everyone.